Welcome back to Off the Wall Studios. As always, I am your
Recording
favorite host in the whole
progress.
entire world, Big Sturge. Over on the other side of the studio, as always, we got Justice League, also known as Dylan.
How's it going, everyone?
And, of course, our favorite fellow. We're not sure what he's doing on camera over there, but it is our one and only Uncle Joey.
Hey, happy Sunday. Margarita Sunday.
Speaking about camera, Anthony, that was a great idea to put that over there.
Yeah, well, so we're rocking 3 cameras now. We're ready to rock and roll, folks. We're watching the Reds game and sipping on, well, we'll get to that point here in just a few minutes. Enjoy the rest of the intro. Alrighty, folks, you're back in Off the Wall Studios with the one and only American Whiskey Boys.
Yo.
Boys, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good on this Sunday.
Yeah. What you just got done eating some chicken tacos, so we already know
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
good.
Taco Sunday.
What all did you put on that chicken taco?
Well, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, some Taco Bell fire sauce.
Ooh.
And I used the little street taco shells, man. I made about 3 of them little street tacos. Oh, yeah.
Did you make any, like, pico or something?
No, it was a quick little throw-together meal today. So we
Gotcha.
just threw some chicken breast and some seasoning. And I said, you know what? Tacos it is.
Well, we're smoking some ribs.
I see that.
We're very excited about it.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's going to be delicious. Now, folks, we've had some people ask, like, why don't you guys do mixed drinks? Well, tonight, presented to you by Uncle Joey, we have the one and only Simply Lemonade Margaritas. Do you want to drop down and tell us about those for a minute? What's inside them?
Well, Uncle Joey happened to be given the information about a recipe that's actually very tasty, and I will pass it along to you. It requires triple sec, lime juice, bourbon, and some Simply Lemonade. Very simple recipe. Half a shot of lime juice, half a shot of triple sec. I like to double up on the bourbon because it gives it some flavor, but up to your choice.
Yeah, if you don't like bourbon, just 1 shot will do.
Yeah. Two is nice. But then I would add my ice, and then I stir, and then you top it off with a lemonade. You can use a rocks glass. You can use a pint glass. The rocks glass that you guys have tends to make, I think, the best mixture. That's a solid drink you guys got.
Yeah, and it's
good.
pretty fantastic.
And it's a beautiful summer day drink.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Well, not outside, but this drink.
Well, see, here's my thing. Tequila and margaritas on a hot summer day, they go down really good. And sometimes they go down a little too good, and you forget the tequila will slap the shit out of you. So, bourbon's a more relaxing, easygoing kind of roll into your
I got to be in the right mood for a tequila drink.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, Jake was talking about how he enjoys it a little bit more often than I think I do. But
yeah,
you know.
Jake is definitely, he enjoys a good tequila. His father-in-law has enlightened him on a lot of different kinds. And
Which is cool. I mean, it's cool to change up the scenery with things, you know. But, you know.
Yeah. I dabble in tequila, not as much as I used to, but I've kind of got the bourbon fever, and that's about all.
It's like a Viagra for me, you know. Honestly,
tequila?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like a Viagra.
It can tend to.
I've already
sway
got
that
4
way.
kids. I'm trying not to have any more.
Yeah, what's worse that can happen?
Yeah,
Fifth
we get
kid.
kicked out of the studio and it turns into another kid's room. You know, hey.
Oh, hell with it. We'll just shove them in one of the other rooms. The studio's not going anywhere, folks.
Studio go. You don't
We
take,
are here to stay.
Don't take my studio.
All right, let's get here and sipping here, folks.
Hi, Emerson.
We'll take a sip of this. Hi, baby. That's my daughter.
What-
How you doing?
The one, the only.
How you doing?
Emerson.
And she's gone.
See, when I taste that, it almost reminds me of a whiskey sour.
It is very whiskey sour-ish. Just the sour mix. That's really much, probably, I mean, lime juice and triple sec, but, you know.
It's better than a whiskey sour.
This is delicious.
This is like a, I don't know, it's like I just opened up a big old awesomeness.
They're delicious. For you out here that listen to us and have joined us and have asked about this, if you've never tried a bourbon margarita, Don't turn your nose up at
Do
it.
it.
Make one and try my recipe. Get
And
the Simply Lemonade.
Break
It's
down that
definitely worth
recipe
it.
for us one more time.
Half a shot of lime juice, half a shot of triple sec. You can go 3/4 on the triple sec. I just prefer half. 2 shots of bourbon is my preference. Ice, and then top with lemonade. And you could probably put a lime and maybe toss a cherry in there if you. I mean, you could garnish with whatever you wanted.
Drink it however the hell you
Yeah.
like.
Drink it however you want. So let me ask you guys this. When you drink this, do you really taste the bourbon? Because I don't get a whole lot of bourbon.
I don't, to be
No,
honest
the
with
lemonade and the lime
Yeah.
juice and everything, it kind of tames it down.
Like you get an alcohol flavor, but you get a hint of like a.
That's why I do the
know.
2 shots. I'll tell you what, Jake sent me home with a bottle of Dickel that was just absolutely overbearingly. That bottle that I brought here,
You talk about the one that still sits there.
that makes a damn good margarita.
you have to make one.
I'll make one next with that. I should have made it with that. I forgot we still had that bottle.
Can you say hi? You want to come over here and say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
What up?
It's our girl here.
Nothing.
What do you want to talk about today?
What's going on?
Just tell everybody hi and bye.
How's Hadley's arm? Is it going to be okay?
Hi.
And bye.
And bye.
Bye, girl.
Welcome to Off the Wall Studios. You never know who's going to show
Never
up.
know what guests we're going to get.
Remember that one time we had like random guests show up? It was like ended up being like 6 people, and Uncle Joey's like, I'm out. The fridge broke.
Man, I got drunk that night, too.
Oh, dude, we all did.
Yeah.
Steph about had a conniption fit when she woke up the next day. Broken refrigerator, glasses everywhere. It was
Beer's
horrible.
gone. God, we
Beer's
don't do
gone.
that anymore.
Yeah. It's only open to people that are part of it. Anyway, so I saw Farm to Festival. He just did a Facebook thing. He shouted us out on there. He's drinking whiskey. He turned it into a whiskey podcast.
He,
All right.
Thief.
he,
I'm kidding. We love you, man.
he wants us, anybody that can join, he is going to be at Tuckin' Reds.
When's that?
I think it's a Friday night. I think not this Friday, but maybe next Friday night. He mentioned that he was going to be up at Tuckin' Reds. I said maybe
We can make it happen.
Where's Tuckin' Reds?
Yellow Springs. It's attached to the Yellow Springs Brewery. It's Yellow Springs Brewery on one side, and I believe Tuckin' Reds on the other side. Shout out Yellow Springs Brewery and Tuckin' Reds. But
Hey, if you guys want to turn this into
real
something,
quick, isn't that bottle we have over there Tuckin' Reds from Yellow Springs Brewery?
probably
which one?
it's not from. It's probably from Tuckin' Reds.
The one my dad got us.
I think so.
I think it's Tuckin' Reds.
Grab it.
Yeah,
Grab it.
I did see a Tuckin' Reds bottle on your show.
It's the.
It is.
It's that one. It's this one. Yes.
Tuckin' Reds.
Yeah, let me see.
Try that, Uncle Joey.
We'll try it.
So it was the weirdest thing. So shout out to Tuckin' Reds, but when you first smelled it, it was pretty bad. And then this is what I said. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I said, it's the smoothest, worst drink I've ever had in my life.
Just drink straight from the bottle.
Just drink it
Joey.
straight from the bottle. It's plastic. It's fine.
Just drink straight from the
Go
bottle.
ahead. Bono. Bono. Oh, we'll definitely go to Tuckin' Reds though, for real.
But yes,
Yeah, we'll show up. But
Dan
what'd you think
will
of
show
that?
up. That's definitely corn whiskey.
It's a young.
Very young.
Very thin.
Yeah.
But no burn.
Was it smooth?
It wasn't bad.
It's the worst smooth drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's just got a lot of pepper.
It doesn't taste good, but it's
I mean, my mouth still tastes peppery.
That's what we
My
said.
mouth is peppered.
That's what we said.
dude, we sat there
We
and
were like, this has got to be illegal.
we looked at each other for like 5 minutes like what just happened?
I was like, I think I should clean my bathtub with this.
Good thing this bourbon margarita took that taste right out of my
Now
mouth.
it might taste good in a marg. We don't know. This might taste good in a marg, fellas. Let's see.
I think this marg could save a lot of bad liquor. There's enough sweet in here; it'll save a bad liquor. Whiskey, liquor, tequila, vodka.
So. Any news that we've heard from anywhere out that you guys want to chit chat about?
No. I just saw where Dan's adding a lot to the festival. Man, it's going to be a good time.
Let's talk about. I know what I want to talk about.
Real quick, Anthony, you probably know a lot more about this than I do. Didn't they just advised Trump who should be his vice president running mate.
I didn't see that.
I just saw something on it the other day, and you'll love it, I think.
Oh. But we don't know, so we should move on so we're not just sitting here.
I'm looking it up.
Yes. So,
oh, yeah, Uncle Joey. Favorite Commanders drafts. Let's talk a little NFL. How was the Commanders on the draft?
it was a mediocre draft. I didn't really
Favorite draft
see
pick?
I don't really have one. A couple defensive linemen, I think, are a solid pick. I mean, it looks like they're rebuilding some defense.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, it looks like they're going with Howell. Looks like Sam Howell's going to be our guy. It looks
He's got to
like,
be. You guys took
It
him.
looks like our running backs are going to be our guy. We didn't draft. You know what I mean? It looks like overall we're going to have. It just
when
look,
you get shot 3 times in the leg,
yeah,
you give
that
guy
dude's
chance.
a beast. Yeah,
He was Brian Robinson, right?
Yes. I feel like overall I give it maybe like a low B, maybe a C draft. It wasn't bad, but it was just average.
Dude, I was so pissed when the Packers drafted a defensive or offense linebacker. I was like, well, "Come on, show some faith to your guy here."
I don't hate it.
Well, here's the thing. What's going on with their linebacker out of Michigan? Is he hurt more?
You talk about Rashawn Gary?
Yeah, is he hurt more
I'm
than
pretty
what
sure
they're-
he tore. It was either his ACL or MCL. He's behind on the rehab,
See,
so
that
he's
might
not going to
be-
be ready.
But he's going to play one side of the ball.
Yeah.
and he's going to play
When
the
he
other side
comes
of the
back,
ball.
they're going to be scary as fuck.
Yeah, but here's
I think maybe that's their issue. Maybe they know they need a linebacker.
And then I
'cause
started
he's-
really thinking about the Packers draft, and I realized they did Jordan Love a favor. Hi, baby. They did Jordan Love a favor. Young quarterbacks love tight ends.
Yep.
They drafted 2 really good tight ends.
Yeah.
So that could be, but how good the tight end their rookie
Did
season?
they get one of those guys from Iowa? They get Iowa's
Yeah.
tight
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, and then the other guy was from UTEP or something like that. Or
I forget.
It was good.
But
So,
the thing that I saw with that, of course, everyone was talking up Darnell Washington, but people came out, and the reason why he fell so low is when he went to visits, medical teams were like, his knees are shot. And he's a blocking tight end. He's not going to last.
He'll be all right.
We'll see.
There's a lot of medical stuff out there that they can do.
But
for
that's
these
why
guys.
he fell so far out of the
brace
first round.
up. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just that. No tight end was going in the first round.
Well, the only one that did was
Right.
Kincaid.
From Utah, right? So, but yeah, I thought the draft was unique this year. Let me tell you something. The boy from Kentucky, Levis,
Will.
his sisters are smoking hot.
Hey,
Yeah, they are.
I heard a lot of the beef with him was he was an arrogant bastard.
Yeah,
I heard
look at him.
I heard it turned a lot of teams off. I don't know where
He's
I heard
arrogant
that.
just sitting there.
Yeah, they were talking about how he shouldn't have even on this. Like, he should have left the room. Like after, like he shouldn't have been there. Was he there the second day? You don't.
He
go
was there the first day
yeah,
and the second day.
yeah. Don't go there. They said you made. He shouldn't
He
have went
didn't
the
go
second day.
He didn't go second day?
Thought they said he did.
He said he would only go if he was projected to go in the first round, which he was.
But didn't.
He didn't go, so he did not go the second
Now,
day.
how about C.J. Stroud? There was a lot
He
of
went like what third pick of the second round.
Yeah,
though. He
yeah.
went,
I mean, he's still good. I just thought it was funny. A lot of people were shitting on C.J. Stroud. They were like, "Man, his IQ test
It's just
was really
that test
tough."
score.
I
They're
know.
saying now they want to know how that got leaked out. They're wanting to know.
You know how it is.
How
Somebody
in the
said
NFL,
something.
but they want to know how. They're
Yeah.
Now
It
that
should be
becomes
private.
the issue. Yes.
It should be private.
Yes.
I mean, no matter how much you hate Ohio State or you love Ohio State, no matter what it is, those kind of tests should be private.
So
But he went second, so good for him. That was cool to see that. I was really proud of the Big Ten.
So-
I mean, the Packers even drafted Big Ten. They went with the quarterback from Penn State.
It's funny you
so
say
the
that.
Big Ten did well in the draft.
They really did. Michigan did well. I mean,
I think Michigan ended up kind of taking top notch there in the draft. We got 9 guys in the draft.
But-
how many Ohio State put in?
Well,
your
we're
guys
not-
aren't even going to get signed.
guys, we're not doing that argument because
6?
there's no winner there.
Definitely solid
I want
draft.
to talk about Bryce
State,
Young.
the fact that Ohio State killed and continued to kill
There's
in the first round.
no winner in this argument.
First off, I'm still talking, so hold on.
I've been trying to talk to.
Okay, well, hold on. Well, I don't want to just stop what I'm saying because you're ready to move on.
No, I was going back to
What
CJ
I'm saying
Stroud
is
that you brought up.
I'm backing up what I'm saying real fast. I'm saying Ohio State's murdered the first round.
Oh, absolutely. 4 first-round picks.
After that, I would agree.
They had nobody for a while, man.
But that's because they had a lot of sophomores on their team.
Well, I mean, they still had a lot of players.
They were
that
a
didn't
young team.
Oh, they had a lot of guys that
What
didn't.
was that?
It just popped out. It was me. They had a lot of guys that didn't get
Hey,
drafted.
Dylan, there's proof it's not us.
But they'll have. I mean,
known
there's
that.
still signings.
But the Big Ten
56,
dominated. Yeah,
56.
it was beautiful.
Of course, unfortunately,
Dylan.
the SEC had 61.
I know. Fuck those guys.
So you brought up Will Levis might have fell because he was an asshole.
Anyways, let's talk about something else.
And then Anthony said he loved C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, I did.
But did anybody see Bryce Young's reaction when C.J. got drafted?
No.
He was waiting on the side, and there's video footage. I'll try to find it and send it to you. He was yelling, "Fuck yeah, that's my fucking guy." He was hyping C.J. Stroud up because I guess they're like old buddies.
Did you see how disappointed the guy was that got drafted from Michigan for the Cincinnati Bengals?
No.
Oh, go find that and watch it. He was not happy.
So my brother and I were talking about that. How many people got drafted and are like, shit?
I'm sure a few.
I bet so.
The look on his face, it kind of felt that way for me. Yeah. He did not seem like he just was like,
Yeah.
Bengals.
Yeah. There was one guy in the first round where it was just like, fuck. I wondered if C.J. Stroud was pumped because, in my opinion, I think he wanted to go to Vegas. I think you'd rather go to Vegas.
They didn't even take a quarterback.
No. Everyone thought that's where he was going to go. And I could have swore up and down, Dylan, I even said it, C.J. to the Texans the whole time. I'm like, they need a quarterback.
Yeah.
I just sent you the video.
But
if he would have made it that far, yeah.
But there's so many bad deals going with quarterbacks from Ohio State. It's a chance you take, and that's a chance I'm not willing to take. The last successful quarterback, can you say successful? Justin Fields. He kind of made a mark, but not being quarterback, more of running the ball.
I mean, he still has a lot of play time left, but we don't know.
Who do you think had the best draft?
It's Pittsburgh Steelers. I'd say the Pittsburgh Steelers, in my opinion.
I think they did well. Texans did well.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Did you like the Texans picking up Stroud? I mean, do you think that was a good?
Yeah.
So you liked him over the other guy?
What's up, Jake?
He's a good impact player.
I would agree with you, Jason.
He'll roll right in and get the starting job.
You think so?
Yeah.
The Eagles.
Eagles. That was my next one.
How can you hate?
I've told you guys 100 times we don't talk about the Eagles in the studio.
Well,
but how can you hate when they traded that pick for DeAndre Swift?
Dude, that trade.
Like,
when I saw that, and I was like, well, listen,
that was a steal.
I still want to know the Cardinals and the Texans made some trades too. So what's involved in that trade? Was it just money and draft picks?
Yeah, it was just draft picks. Yeah. Cardinals came out and said DeAndre Hopkins was not included in any trade.
So, and they talked about like an hour before the draft, I read an article where they were shopping him. They were trying to package him in a deal before the draft.
But then
nobody must have wanted him, man.
I think it was after day 2 of the draft. They came out and the manager or the GM straight up told him that he was part of their future plans now.
Well, yeah, because nobody probably wanted to give up anything for him. He's not a player, I think. I mean, he's in the second half of his career. I mean, he's still a solid player, but why is he bouncing around? Why, you know what I mean? Why is he not happy in Arizona?
Yeah, I mean,
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I mean, it's the same thing with Houston. He didn't have a solid quarterback play until Deshaun showed up.
Oh,
they shopped him, and he went from Deshaun Watson in his breakout days to Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
And who did the Ravens just sign? A wide receiver. They signed the brown dude. What's going on with this?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Dude, there's nothing. No one's touched it, bro.
No, but it's like leaning now.
Just go like this. Just lift it up like that and leave it alone. Yeah. All right.
It's okay.
Anyways,
come on in.
So, but yeah, no, I thought the NFL draft. I think the last couple of years have been a little crazy because there's not been so many fantastic quarterbacks. So that's been different.
Well, this was the first year I feel like it's had the best
for a
class
while
of quarterbacks.
Yeah, for a while.
Max Duggan got drafted. I see Stetson Bennett got drafted.
Who did
Stetson go to?
Henderson Hooker got drafted. I think the Rams.
Yeah, I could see that.
Hooker got drafted with a torn ACL.
Mm-hmm.
He's an athlete, though.
That Penn State quarterback went to the Packers.
Yes,
everyone's like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I need a backup. And
yeah,
we all forgot. Will Levis got beat out by him.
Yeah.
Sean Clifford.
Sean Clifford's to the Packers. That's an insurance for the Packers, and that's a good draft pick for a 4th-round draft pick.
Yep.
So
Joey Porter Jr. to the Steelers.
I saw that. That's a good one.
That was just them paying homage to his
I
daddy.
liked it, dude. I liked it.
I thought it was pretty. Man, I tell you, I'll watch this today, and I'm not even going to lie. I was wiping tears. They were rolling down my face. Did you guys see the dad from the Dallas Cowboys call his son? Woo!
No.
He was crying when he told him.
Put that on and not cry and watch that.
We can't put it on here.
I'll find it and send it to you.
Yeah, wow. It's
I don't know if there's any type of.
And then there's a guy that came.
What happened? Well, he got drafted and his dad called.
Yeah, his dad works for the Cowboys, and he called his son. He's like, "Hey, would you like to come to work with me next week?" And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of like that."
Oh my god.
Yeah. He was like, "I like the sound of that," or something like that.
So is he going to play? You think?
He's a running back. He was a.
They need one.
Because
someone's going to have to back up Troy.
Hey, shout out to the Bengals.
Troy Pollard?
I think they made a move to fucking maybe cut ties with old Joe Mixon. They drafted that kid out of Illinois. That kid that led the Big Ten. And, hey, I think that's a solid pickup for them, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I mean, he's little. He's not a big dude, but they've never really had big running backs.
Right.
I've sent both videos, the one I brought up and the one he brought up, to the group.
So there's a couple things before we end this now. We weren't going to do a long one today. We just wanted to hop on here and say
just
hi
a quickie.
to everybody.
Yeah, Sunday quickie.
But we'll be back on this week. First off, if you guys haven't checked out the Farm to Bottle Festival, do that. We got it all over our Facebook. Uncle Joey, do you want to hit anything on that?
No. Just it looks like Dan's doing big things, man. I think by the time this festival really gets winding up and going, it's going to be big, man. He's talking about Catfish Cooley.
Boom.
He's talking about Jesse James from Jackal. Boom. And bringing his bourbon. And it's. I think this is going to be a big thing, man. I'm actually. I was going to hit on this real fast before we got off of here.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued by this Pabst Hilltop Distillery. They barrel age honey and they distill moonshine. And on one of their things, they have a peach honey moonshine that sounds really good to me. So the wife,
stop talking dirty on here.
Yeah, the wife has agreed to take a road trip with me Saturday morning, and we're going to drive down to I believe it's Bainbridge, Ohio, and we're going to go down and check out Pabst Hilltop Distillery. And I mentioned it to Dan, and Dan wants to meet me and the wife at the distillery, and he wants to do like a little live feed while we're there.
I might have to tag along.
Well, you if you want to meet us down there, you're more than welcome. If you want to ride along, whatever you want to do. But we're going down Saturday morning to. They do a barrel aged honey down there, and I'm really excited about their honey. The moonshine sounds good, but I think I'm a honey guy right now. I think I want to check their honey shop out.
Well, shit, guys, I didn't. Uncle Joe, you didn't tell me about this. It sounds like a great time.
This just popped up. This just came up. I just talked to Dan today or late yesterday. I mentioned that we were going to be heading down there. So
all right, well, hell yeah,
we'll figure something out.
Absolutely.
And then the week after was the Friday he talked about Yellow Springs. So we might be getting together with Dan and having a few meetings and talking about some things and doing some live stuff. So be interesting.
All right, Dylan, do you want to add anything before we hop off?
I think that's all. We really wanted to get on here and just talk to people.
All right, boys. I got some ribs smoking, and I'm about to go bash on those.
Yes, sir.
So, as always, I'm Big Sturge.
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Uncle Joey.
And we are American Whiskey.
Peace out. Happy Sunday.
Recording stopped.
Yeah, I would have definitely gone down to that, Uncle Joey.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome.
I didn't know nothing about it.
Well, me and the wife just talked about it this morning.